90 Fiance the other way, and we are telling it all. Guys, what is up? Like I'm sure you guys already know, 90 Fiance the other way did not, unfortunately, have a tell-all, and everyone has been asking me what went down with these previous couples, what are the updates, are they still together, who got married, you know, and that kind of stuff. And so I wanted to make this video because 90 Fiance is not doing a tell-all, so we can stay up to date and all be in tune and everyone can know what is going on with these couples. So let's not waste any time and just get right into this one. I first off want to start with Jenny and Sumit. They are kind of the weird couple that ended on a cliffhanger this last season. They ended in India, and they also ended on the note of Jenny not marrying Sumit, Sumit not marrying Jenny because of Sumit's mom and dad, and Sumit kind of came to an agreement, I guess, with his mom that he will not marry her, but that she will stay with him. And the only issue was the parents were like, well, how is she going to get her citizenship? How is she going to stay in India? Long story short, we can now 99% confirm, and let me also say all of these are just like 95, 99% confirmations. Nothing is 100% confirmed, but we can 99% confirm based off of their social media and based off of their Cameo accounts, both of them, that Jenny is still in India. So comment below if you guys are happy or mad that Jenny is still clearly with Sumit, but I went on her Cameo, I went on their social media, they posted a picture or two. Sumit posted one in November, it was with Jenny. Jenny posted a picture in August with Sumit, but you can just see the main thing is the Cameo, because these Cameos are from like 1 or 2 days ago, and you can see in the background of Jenny, she's clearly in that same house that they filmed this season with. She's in India. She's not in America. She is without a doubt in India. So she's not hiding it at all. She is still obviously with Sumit and she's in India. So you're probably wondering, well, did they ever get married? I'm gonna go with no, but that is kind of the iffy thing that I'm not 100% confident on. I feel like they didn't get married because Sumit clearly had no intentions of really even ever marrying Jenny, at least in my eyes, so I don't think they got married. And, you know, the question was, well, how did she get her citizenship, or how could she extend her visa? And I just kind of think with the stay-at-home order, that probably kind of helped, that she was like, hey, I don't wanna go back, I don't wanna fly right now. That probably helped. And number two, I hate to kind of bash on India. Nothing wrong with India. So no negative or anything, nothing wrong with, you know, India, but is it really that hard to get a freaking visa? And I mean, it's like, my best friend, born and raised in India, but it's like, are people, you know, trying to, you know, climb the fence to get over to India? It doesn't really seem like that. So I don't think, at least in my opinion, maybe you guys know differently, so don't get mad at me. Maybe it is really hard to get a visa into India, but it doesn't really seem to be the case, at least in my opinion. So likely Sumit got a lawyer or something, they extended her visa, and she is definitely still there. Now let's go on to Brittany and Yaz, and let's get one of this boring, ridiculous couples out of the way. Brittany and Yaz, they ended on the note of Brittany talking about getting the K1 visa for Yaz, so Yaz can come back to America and marry her and blah, 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 blah. That is, you know, 2 letters, BS. Not true, didn't ever happen that I know of at least, and they are clearly without a doubt 100% not together. End of story, they are not together. It sounds like there's a slim possibility of a chance that Yaz met a new woman. I'm like pretty freaking confident he has a new woman, girlfriend, fiance kind of thing, and Brittany, she's met many men. And yeah, I mean, like a month ago, she was caught. I mean, she wasn't even hiding it. She was with another man who, I think he's like a rapper maybe, and he rented out a private jet, and all of a sudden he was taking selfies of this and that and all this fancy crap. And if you look to the left, Brittany's with him. I'll try to post a picture if I can find it. But yeah, Brittany was with him on his private jet, and he came out on social media and totally badmouthed her because he was flying around with Brittany for like a couple weeks, and of course he was footing the bill for the private jet. He was giving her like an Airbnb, I believe, to stay, which he was paying for that bill, and he was giving her all the food she wanted, and I believe he was also giving her a separate $1,000 a week. So I mean, it's just like, come on. She, you know, she's not with Yazin. It's over. And he even did say that the entire time when he did bring up Yazin, Brittany was just making fun of Yazin. So, I mean, come on. They're not together. They never did the K1 visa. Their relationship is clearly over. Now, here's kind of more of a happy, jolly one, and that is Kenny and Armando. They also ended on a cliffhanger of they got their marriage license thing approved, but we didn't know, did they ever get married? Are they still together? Is Kenny still in Mexico? We have heard a million million different rumors that there could possibly be an idea that maybe Kenny came back to Florida. Maybe he's still in Mexico. So I don't want to totally say, but I can like 95% confidently say two things. Number one, I am freaking just so almost positive that they got married. And I'm also positive like without a doubt, we're gonna see these two guys on 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After, probably in like a year, and then we will probably see their wedding. So I'm like almost confident that they do get married though, because there was a picture of Kenny. If I can find it, I will post it right there. But Kenny, he has a ring on his finger, and it's his, married finger. So it does appear that they did go through and get married. It really did seem like Kenny was kind of urgently trying to get married, and I thought he was a little bit pushy, kind of, but he did say in one segment that he just wants to get married so he can start working in Mexico and all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, I doubt that they're low on cash, because they have been doing cameo, and they've been doing a lot of cameos. Like Soulja Boy Usman from a season or two ago, he was doing quite a bit of cameos, and I think he made like $26,000 in couple months. And these are two guys, Kenny and Armando, both do cameos separately. So, I mean, it's like they could have easily made over $50,000, maybe even $60,000, because they are super popular. 50, 60 grand, which is crazy, just from cameo. But I really doubt he could make any bit near that kind of money if he just got a random job. So Kenny and Armando, they are likely still married. It looks like, based off of social media, that Kenny is still in Mexico. And I think we're without a doubt going to be seeing more of them very relatively soon. They're also selling shirts now, which, I mean, good for them, I guess. I don't know. I just think, honestly, I hate to be too much on this, but my opinion with this whole 90 Day Fiance stuff is it should be, if you go on this show, you have to agree two things. Number one, you are not going to be on social media. And number two, you agree not to do cameo or sell anything, any shirts or hats or anything. And I know some of you guys are probably, like, oh my God, that's so mean, Max, shut up. But I am so sick of people like Brittany, and I'm not totally trying to call out Kenny and Armando, but it's like Brittany and, even Binyam and Ari, they're selling like comforters and crap with their faces on it. And Ed and Lisa, baby girl Lisa has her own clothing line. It's like everyone now, because it's so easy to sell shirts and merch and all this crap. The immediate second they get on the show, they get a bunch of Instagram followers, and then they go and sell cameos and sell their own clothing and all this crap. It's like, oh, you're not going on here for the right reasons. You're going on here for fame, the majority of you guys. Not everyone, so don't get too mad, but some of these people, and it's so freaking annoying. So if I was a producer, I'm not, but if I was, and if I was a 90 Day Fiance, I would tell these casts, you have to sign an agreement. You can't be on social media. That has to stay private, and you can't do cameo, and you can't sell, clothes and shirts and, t-shirts that say baby girl Lisa on it. So anyway, sorry to heart. Ari and Binyam, simple, go on their social media. They aren't even hiding it. They are, number one, still together, and number two, they are in some Caribbean country, I don't know where. I'm possibly guessing maybe Cayman Islands, maybe Turks and Caicos, maybe possibly even Jamaica. I don't know for sure without a doubt, but they are definitely 100% still together, and I don't think they have gotten married. I believe they're just still engaged, but clearly if you go on their social media, you go on the TikToks, they're still together. And this was a tough couple, there's no doubt. They had their ups and downs, but we can now confidently say, number one, they're not together. We knew that they weren't together from the start of this thing. But yeah, they're not together. I believe Ji-hoon's single, but I can't say for sure. And Devin, we already know she has this new man. There's kind of been some talk and whatnot of, did she possibly meet this new man while she was with Ji-hoon? I doubt. I mean, hey, anything's possible. I doubt it because she was in Korea, but you never know. Supposedly she met him on like a plane. Can't say if that's even true, yes or no. I don't know for sure. But that's supposedly what I did hear. But yes, Devin, she has a new man. Ji-hoon appears to be single, and he also appears to be like miserable and sad and missing his kid, and he seems to be really sad. Now, of course, Devin denies the whole thing and says he's just lying and it's talk and it's not true. So we don't know whose side to believe. I'd like to kind of just stand in the middle, all innocent and nice, because I don't know who to believe. I feel bad for Ji-hoon because you do have to give Ji-hoon some credit and say, yeah, that is his son. Taehyung is his son. It's his baby boy. he probably at least wants to spend some time with the kiddies. That's his son. I mean, that has to be somewhat true. But maybe Devin has some truth to it too. I don't really know. We did see that Ji-hoon was really immature throughout all these seasons. So, like I said, probably a little bit of both sides are true, but they are without a doubt now together, and there is no shot or prayer or anything that these two will ever get back together. And last but not least, and that is one of the boringest couples I have maybe ever seen on this show, and that is Tim and Mei Lisa. I thought Mei Lisa was like beautiful and amazing at the beginning of the season, but then as the season progressed, I go, God, she is physically, her looks pretty good, but oh my God, her personality is stone cold. She's like the ice woman. She has no emotions. She's always just so bitter and boring, and I kind of thought kind of rude to Tim. But even Tim, he was nothing amazing either, you know? So long story short, they ended the season once again on another cliffhanger of just Tim saying he was likely going to go back to the US to make some more money and blah, blah, blah. Now, one thing I do want to say is, did you guys know that Tim is 34 years old? I had no idea. I thought he was like, I don't know, 28, 29, kinda. He's 34. So I don't want to harp on the money thing too much, but it is like, man, you're 30 freaking 4? And what is his savings? I mean, he was only there for a couple months. His savings went away like really quick. And the other thing too is, what is the guy buying? But still, long story short, are they still together? What's going on? And this is kind of the cliffhanger-ish couple that I cannot 100% say on. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, the truth is with these two, Mei Lisa has posted some stuff. Now, the first thing I can say is Tim, he's on social media. He is clearly, without a doubt, he's back in the US. And he grew a beard. So we do know he is back in the States. He did come back here. Mei Lisa, she has posted some weird, cryptic kind of stuff, starting off with the fact that she posted this one selfie picture and someone commented, "Are you pregnant?" And she said, yeah, with twins. So everyone was freaking out, but guys, likely she's probably being sarcastic and just joking around. I doubt that she is actually pregnant. Maybe, but I highly doubt it. So what I think happened, and once again, just speculation with these two, but what I believe happened is more than likely maybe Tim came back and they're trying to kind of either work things out or the relationship kind of just fizzled out. That is what I believe happened. I think there's just a small chance that they are still together because the relationship was barely working when they were living together. Now that they're in different countries, I just do not see it happening. I will say though, they do still follow each other on social media. Tim has liked some of Mei Lisa's pictures. Mei Lisa has liked some of Tim's. I have seen Tim kind of stand up for Mei Lisa, so that would all be signs that they're still together. But I just feel like the way that the relationship was, they probably ended on like, hey, let's just kind of be friends, be cordial. Maybe in the future something can happen, but right now let's just not be together. That is what I believe happened, but you never know. We've seen crazier stuff. There's always a possibility that Tim just said, I want to make this work, but I really did not see it happening. And Mei Lisa did do a post where she was kind of calling Tim out, for leaving so quick. So I just think after he came back, she was mad and they ended their relationship. But like I said, I could be totally wrong. Well, guys, 90 Day Fiance the other way, the tell-all, the celeb talk guy version, because we all already now know, which is just so freaking stupid. 90 Day Fiance, I love you guys, but shame on you. And not only shame on you for this Discovery Plus crap, because that's the deal. Now, because Discovery Plus, which is an app, it's a paid app, it's like $6-7 a month. I know it's not $1 million a month, but it's like, just show stuff on TV. I mean, we're getting to the point where it's like, and this might even be a good thing, but we are literally getting to a point where it's like, should you just cancel your TV and have Discovery Plus? Because if Discovery Plus is like $6 or $7, my TV bill's like $60. So it's kind of like, which way should I go? But unfortunately, it does still sound like the new episodes of 90 Day Fiance will only be live on actual cable TV on the TLC app or TLC channel, but all this other crap, these new spin-offs and whatnot, will only be on the Discovery Plus app. So kind of seems like we're gonna have to get it. I'm at least going to get it. Like so many of you guys way more than I ever even imagined, are like boycotting this and they're really mad and saying you're not gonna get it. So don't worry, come to my channel because I'm gonna be talking about these. The reason I wanted to make this video though of the other way tell-all kind of thing, the Celeb Talk Guy version, is because we aren't really ever even gonna see a tell-all. We're gonna see 90 Days Bears All, but even when we do see that on this new app, it doesn't air until like January 4th, and we're probably only going to see snippets here and there, so we still have a very long time until we can actually see a tell-all of the other way, even though it won't even be an original tell-all, it'll be this other stupid thing. So my thought was, well, I kind of know what's going on with 95% of these couples, I might as well share my thoughts and my own tell-all, which is completely free, and I'm going to keep talking about what's going on in this app and whatnot when the app actually comes out, because I'm going to sign up for it. So if you guys don't want to sign up for it, don't worry. You can come on over to my place and I will keep y'all up to date. Well, y'all, I love y'all so much. Tonight is Friday and you already know, love after lockup. And let me just say, if you have not started watching this season of Love After Lockup, please so help me God, start watching it. It's really good. And if you're also going to put in the comments below, oh my God, you're probably in cahoots or you're probably getting paid. I don't freaking get, none of these channels even know who I am or shows. They don't even freaking, that I know of, they don't have any idea who I am. They don't watch me. Love After Lockup, the Family Chantel. The Family Chantel's the biggest one. Everyone always says that they don't have any idea who I am. They don't know me. They don't pay me. They don't have the slightest idea who I am. So, come on. But Love After Lockup, if you haven't watched it, watch it. Very good show. That is on tonight at, what is that, 9 Central? A little bit later, but it's kind of a little bit more PG, adult kind of stuff. So definitely a good show, hilarious show, very good. Make sure to check it out, and everyone else, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It means the world to me. Hit that like button, please comment below, and also y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.